Hello! I didn't have it open. Hello and good day.
Keep that in.
That's the wrong... I looked at the wrong Google Doc. Okay. Hello and good day, beauties and gentle beauties. Welcome back to another episode of Anxiety Team. I am Robyn, and with me are my best friends and co-hosts, Jolly and Question. How are you two doing today?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Good. It's always good to hear. So, is anything new with you guys? How's your week been?
My car broke.
Oh no! I mean, we knew that, but...
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Especially, it's very, very cold right now. So, it's a bit... That's not a very fortunate thing.
It shat out a bunch of snow, the earth. It's very...
Or no, I thought you meant her car.
No.
Her car.
Mother Nature.
That's so funny.
It's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been gross. I had to buy a coat.
Yeah. I don't have a coat. I just realized.
No.
There's gotta be one in my closet somewhere.
Yeah, I went to Goodwill to get mine. It was like $17 with a scarf.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I have like a trench coat somewhere, but those aren't very
Ooh.
thick.
That's true, but they look cool.
But I usually run warm anyway, so it'll probably work out.
That's fair. They're annoying to drive in, though, I've noticed, because I used to have one. If you sit down, because you sit on it and it, like, pulls your back, it's annoying. You gotta, like, lift it up. Like,
Good thing I'm not really driving.
I know, right? Because your car is broken. How have you been getting to work?
Okay, so I did borrow my grandma's car for a little bit, but, like, for the most part, I'm getting picked up and dropped off sometimes.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you're friends with your co-workers.
That's true.
That helps.
That's true. And when my sister gets a day off, she has been working like the same time I work though, so it's like...
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair. What about you, Question?
Just how I'm doing.
Yeah.
What's
how's your
going
week
on.
been since we last recorded?
Updates. I drove stupidly.
Yeah.
Jolly knows this story.
Oh, yeah.
We were,
Closing together.
we were closing together at the coffee shop that we work at, and I did a dumb.
Yeah.
You left first.
I left first.
You left the parking lot first.
It was kind of late,
Yeah.
so it was dark out.
We had just brushed all the snow off our cars, because I had a snow brush.
And I did not.
And I got onto the road, I noticed that, wow, it's darker than usual out. But the snow's so bright, so it's illuminated, right? I didn't have any conscious thought of what might be the problem.
Day.
It was a day. You, like, swerved around or not swerved,
I pulled off
Yeah, you...
to the side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was gonna...
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
You went around an object, or from my perspective, you just were like driving weird, and I was like, why did that? And then I got closer, and it's a tree in the road.
Real close.
And I'm like, why didn't I see that? That's weird. Anyway, I'll pull around it, and then you pulled off to the side.
Yeah.
And I was like, uh-oh, something must be wrong with her car. She must need help. So I pulled off behind.
And then I opened my door, and I looked back at you, and I yelled, "Turn your headlights on!"
and I said, what?
Turn your headlights on!
And I said, oh, you right.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
So I turned my headlights on, and we continued home
Yeah.
to our separate ways.
Mm-hmm.
Our driving route is similar for up to a point.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had to make sure I caught you before we forked off.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
That's crazy.
Dude.
Fork in the road.
Yeah.
This still sounds weird.
That one's a phrase.
Stop fucking the road, guys.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even know how we're gonna do censorship, so that's gonna
I thought we agreed.
I
thought we agreed it was fine.
well, me too. I thought we agreed that too, but I forgot.
You forgot.
But
Fuck.
I just decided to say it anyway.
Okay.
Dude, censoring is just, it takes too much mental effort, you know?
It's a pain.
I just have given up doing it around my siblings.
What's new with you, Robyn? What's new with you?
So, actually, okay, so recently work has been rough. It's been a bit difficult to get motivation to wake up, because I wake up pretty early, and I work weekdays. So, I work a lot. I mean, it's a full-time job, so obviously, but it was pretty stressful and very monotonous, but actually these past 2 days have been decent. Actually, that's... Okay, yesterday was bad. I forgot that I ranted to you guys, like, the entirety of last night. Today was fine.
Yay.
Today was fine, basically because my head was in the clouds the whole day. Today's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't ever know.
Today's Tuesday.
Okay. Today's 11/11, so when I was writing the dates, it just looked like I wrote 5 ones.
Yeah.
Five?
That has been, yeah,
11,
because, like,
11,
the dash.
yeah.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
I've been messing up dating stuff at work because I'm just, like, I kept writing down, like, just, like, the wrong shit for no reason.
Yeah.
I kept writing down...
I do that all the time, and then I gotta
Yeah.
go check my phone. I have to go to my locker to get my phone, bring it back, check the date.
Yeah, I kept, like, dating stuff as if it was, like... Instead of the 9th, it was the 19th. Instead of the 8th, it was the 18th. And I just kept writing that for some reason. And then like, an hour later, I was just like, what? That is a big difference.
Literally. Dude, you don't know how many times I've written, like, a date, and then I'm like, that's not today's date, and I scribble it, and then I just do the actual... So many times, because I just mess it up.
Like, in my brain, I'm like, okay, write 11/8, and then I go 11/1. What?
I'm glad to know. I'm glad to know that I'm not alone, because I feel like that is 100% something you would see me do and pick on me for it. Jolly,
Yeah.
specifically.
That's really funny.
I feel like, to be fair, most of the shit I pick on you for is stuff I've done before.
Giving him shit for it.
Yeah. What else am I supposed to do?
There's no one else around to bully.
Ignore it?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, exactly.
There's no other...
Gotta take
Oopsie
your
daisy.
frustrations out.
I feel like I feel like it's gotten to the point where if I said something more politely, it would sound condescending.
That's true. That's fair.
But like, if I like say it in a mean way, it's like obviously she's joking.
Right, because that's the relationship that
That
garnered.
Yeah.
That's fair. For sure. Yeah. Our freezer is finally fixed.
Yeah.
Dude, it was broken for like 2 months, I think. Like, honestly, almost the entirety of the time I've been working there. Like, it's been so for I don't think I've ever said it, but I work as a chef, so at a college, so I like make food for students, and the freezer was just broken for so long. Maybe it wasn't too much. I just have a really bad like conception of time. Perception of time.
Yeah.
Okay. Perception of time. We had a truck that was out in the parking lot that was running constantly, that like held all of our cold food, that all our freezer stuff, and so we had to take a golf cart outside to grab all of the boxes that we needed. Cookies for me, freaking like fries and tenders and mozzarella sticks and a ton of stuff for I almost said her name. For our person on grill, and like just a bunch of stuff. So like we would put so many freaking boxes on there, drive it over, and then have to bring it inside. It was a pain. So I am so glad that this freezer is finally working, because it's gonna be way easier. But it was crazy that it was broken for so long, because dude, so many times people would, I swear to God, it would be like every other day I would see a new group of people come in being like, we don't know how to fix it, and then just leave. Like, what do we pay you for, guys?
Bye.
The consultation alone.
Literally. Dude, that sucks.
Did you tell us that detail about having to go out to...
She's
I think
mentioned
so.
it.
Yeah,
But I
I've
think she
mentioned
only brought it up like once, and I don't think she
Okay.
brought it up very much since then.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just glad we didn't have to, well, I didn't have to worry about doing that when it was snowy. My coworkers did it, and I'm thankful they did it, because I haven't had a coat. Today was the first day that I've actually had a coat. So having to go out into the snow onto a freezer, it sounds just like a nightmare. So I'm glad that I don't have to worry about that. I need to get gloves, though.
Mm.
Need to get gloves. I need to remember that.
I need to customize my gloves.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, because it's just, like, so annoying. Okay, so for context, on, like, one hand, I don't have all 5 fingers, so, like, when I wear gloves, it just gets annoying sometimes. They're just, like, the fingers,
Right.
the sleeves
Yeah.
are, like, flapping, and I'm just like, okay, this is annoying. This is why I don't wear gloves most of the time, because I was just, like, it's annoying when I wear them, and I'm too lazy to customize them, but it's, like, it's been really cold. Like, the other day, I was just like,
Yeah.
I want gloves.
We went to a haunted house together.
Yeah.
That was fun. And you wore gloves then.
Yeah,
And I
for
borrowed
the
them.
costume.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
borrowed them, yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. Dude, in band, like, I remember you'd had custom gloves, right?
Yeah, like,
somebody cut it. Was it you who cut it and sewed it back together?
No, I think it was, like the assistant teacher or something.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, yeah.
I think so?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who did it. I might have done it myself. I don't remember.
That
was years ago.
That also could have been something that my guard coach could have done, because she made, like, all of, like, the guard jackets and stuff, one of which I'm wearing right now.
Dude, in
So
my
she
mind,
knows how to
it's
do
one
that.
of 4 people. Me, the assistant teacher, the guard coach, or, like, our mutual friend's mom.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like, or her grandma or something. Because I feel like they also would have done something like that
Yeah,
for
that's
me.
true. We should play Clue, figure out
We should just text somebody who was there during that time period of our lives.
Who customized
Do you-
Charlie's gloves?
Do you remember who fixed my gloves?
Literally. It's just, like, the least... Something you don't have to worry about ever again, but it's just so...
Yeah. I forgot I even did that because it was just, after a while, it was just like, oh, so natural.
It's just natural, yeah, that's fair. Oh, dude, I'm glad that you weren't in guard, because guard gloves would be so annoying to customize.
Yeah,
because
they're like thicker, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're like leather. Not all of them. They're not leather, but they're padded.
Yeah.
So...
Padded gloves must be, like, really hard to, like, cut and sew through.
Yeah, right?
Mm.
Yeah, it was really, really annoying. They were fun to wear, though. I would always pretend like I was a motorcycle. Like,
They look good,
like,
like,
meow,
I wanted to be in guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they told me, like, an upperclassman told me that I shouldn't because I was a mellophone player and we don't have any of them. So I was
Bro.
like, okay, I guess I'll play mellophone,
What
I
a
guess.
crazy thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Well, if
it's something
I-
that our band teacher couldn't say, but she was thinking the entire time.
Yeah, well, I think they wanted that because the only other person who played mellophone was going to be a drum major their junior year.
Mm.
And if I did guard, they would have to wait until their senior year to be drum major or not be drum major at all. So I was like,
Right.
okay, well, I want this guy to be drum major.
What a guilt trip. That's kind of crazy.
Well, the
Like, what
guy
option
didn't
did you
tell
have?
me, like, some other kid
That's fair.
in, like, his
But, I mean,
grade.
still, that's
It's
crazy.
like, wow, you should stay in Melbourne. I was like, okay, I guess.
Sure. But yeah, you know. Oh, my siblings came over this weekend. That was
They
fun.
did.
That's true.
They did, yeah. It's annoying because we live like 20 minutes away, so I have to drive from my apartment to my mom's house, pick them up, drive back to my apartment, and then drive back to my mom's house. So it's a bit of a hassle, but it is nice to see them. So I don't see them very often anymore, mainly because I don't go to my mom's place very often, but...
And they can't drive.
That's true. My older sibling, as in I'm the oldest, but like they're the second oldest.
Older of your younger siblings.
Yeah, exactly. They should be getting their license soon. They have a temp. Do they have a temporary license? They're allowed to drive when
A
an
learner's
adult.
permit, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh,
They're allowed
yeah.
to drive if an adult is in the car with them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that was fun. They came over and we played like Smash Brawl, which I haven't played since I was a kid, so that was nice. It was really janky, but it was nice. We also played Rhythm Haven, that I was really bad at because I had to play on a controller and I never play on controller. I'm like strictly PC. So and like everything was done with my thumb to press A, and my right thumb is the one finger on both my hands that I never use when it comes to gaming.
Right.
Because it's just on the mouse.
Right.
Like, all of your other fingers
Right.
are doing things, but even if it was my left thumb, would have more, like, a better chance than my right thumb. which is just really silly to me.
That's fun to think about.
I know, right? I haven't played a console game in forever, because, like, my Switch broke a while ago, so I haven't played anything in a little while.
I've been too lazy to get an SD card for my Switch, so I don't really have, like, games or anything. I have a couple games that I downloaded, like the old games.
Oh, yeah.
Like, really old Mario Kart, like,
Yeah.
Nintendo 64 games, like, because you can just, like, download those.
I'm sure there are some people that are like, Nintendo 64 is not old. It's old for us, okay? We
It's
didn't...
old, come on.
I'm sure there are people that that are deniers, that don't want to admit that it's old.
Someone in their 40s.
Yeah,
Who's listening to our podcast?
Okay, first
No
of all,
one
who's
now.
listening? Yeah, who in their right
No one
mind
currently.
is listening except for us, listening to it back. That's so funny.
I feel like we'd have a very Gen Z audience.
I feel like I can imagine our audience would be like the girls and the gays.
Yeah.
And very, very young.
Yeah. I can't imagine.
And the straight allies.
Yeah, I feel like everybody else would just, like, hear the first episode and be like, this shit boring.
These people are too gay for us.
Get out of here.
That's so funny.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
Get on out of here.
Yeah, so awesome. Okay, so let's jump to our first segment, which is our one good thing that has happened today. I was looking at this website, and it does say that the date that it was posted on, but I didn't realize that a lot of them, you just keep scrolling and they just get older and older, and I didn't notice. So I tried to specifically pick one that was from today, November 11th. So the title is Teen Rewarded with Cash and Job After Turning in Wad of $3,500 in cash without hesitation. And without hesitation is in quotes.
Huh.
So it sounds like those Darman stories.
So Darman. That is a Darman fucking
Literally.
title right there.
Dude, okay, from Australia, because of course it's not American. From Australia's Gold Coast comes the story of an honest young man who handed over $3,500 he found at a gas station and was repaid manifold. 17-year-old Josh Pack was the first to notice a wad of Australian dollars sitting on the cement outside of Fox's Pantry, which I'm assuming is a gas station. The dough had fallen out of the pocket of a local tradesman, Daniel McKellar, who runs a demolition firm. McKellar had visited the convenience store in Tugun? I don't know Australia, to buy a coffee on his way home from dropping off a load of scrap metal for recycling. McKellar didn't notice that his money had fallen out as he climbed back into his car and drove along with his wife. At just this time, Pack arrived on his bicycle, noticed the cash, turned it over to the teller without hesitation. Again, without hesitation is in quotes. Not long after, the tradesman called the shop on a wing and a prayer, asking if the money had been found and received startling news. A young man handed it over rather than taking it for himself. Dude, I'm sorry, I could never. Maybe it's too much
selfish.
Maybe I'm a bad person.
No.
But if somebody's carrying $3,500 in cash, immediately
Do they need it?
Two things on my mind is one, they're a criminal, because who carries that much in cash? Two, they're a billionaire.
Yeah.
They don't need the money. I can have it, guys. It's not the big deal. That's life-changing money, which is sad considering it's not a whole lot of money, but it's still
It would be really fucking
it would
helpful,
be nice. I don't have to worry about freaking medical debt, that would be nice.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I could actually pay for decent food.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
What's the, this is in Australia, but what's the legality here of, can you just pick up that much money and be like, I guess this is mine now?
I think to a certain extent, finders keepers, but at a certain point, I wonder if it's just like, okay, well, obviously,
if it's like $1 million,
someone's gonna miss this.
If it's like $1 million, then I think you might be tampering with evidence of a criminal case or something.
Yeah, I feel like it's better to be safe than sorry to turn in a lot of money.
That facial.
I rolled my eyes.
For to a certain extent, you know, you're gonna use this money on something, right? And then people,
Yeah.
and then whoever is in like upper, I don't know how shit works up for clarification, but here's what I imagine: upper government is gonna be like, why do you have money? You work this job. You work this hours. This is what you claim.
Yeah. No, don't take legal advice from me, guys.
No, we are not lawyers.
No, we're not. I took two classes in criminology, and that's it.
Well, I mean, to a certain extent,
Yeah.
finders keepers.
Right, of course. But who was this underage Good Samaritan? Good Samaritan in caps, also, for some reason. McKellar had the only CCTV footage of Pack to go by. He took to Instagram, which is a crazy... I mean, it worked, so, but, like, to be like, hey, who's this guy? Just leak his face, be like, who's this guy?
Chat, who is this guy?
Chat, who is this? To share his experience and ask, could anyone help him find this person? It didn't take long for the internet's magic to work, and soon Pack's mother saw what had happened and reached out. I don't know whose mom is on Instagram. Definitely not mine.
My grandma's on Instagram.
Slay. McKellar wanted to offer Josh a $1,000 reward for his honesty, which is less than the original amount, by the way.
Right.
It's pretty rare to find the younger generation having a good moral compass.
Get out of here.
And obviously knowing what to do, being the right thing to hand in the money. Okay, yeah, the right thing for sure in the frickin', like, if you read a book, my brain is, I worked a full shift.
This
so
isn't
my
the
brain's
trolley
not,
problem, man.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
and even that is more, like, let's say it's a trolley problem, but there's no one on the other tracks. Push the button.
Yeah. Like, okay, if somebody was like, hey, do you know where my money went? Then I'd give it to them. But, like, I don't know.
I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd be afraid.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like I would just, like, I don't know. I feel like I would have to take it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, well, you know,
I
he got
guess
a
we're proving him
$1,000
right.
reward. $1,000 would be nice, but it's not as good as what he found.
Yeah.
It's like, I could buy a PlayStation whatever number we're at this point.
I can maybe buy groceries.
Oh no.
I can probably put a down payment on a car.
Oh, God. Once face to face, McKellar gave Pack the $1,000 and heard that it was his goal to save up for a pickup truck. So he offered him a labor job through his contracting business, as well as launched a GoFundMe on behalf of the team. Since it's raised over $10,000 for the truck, just $1,100 short of its ultimate goal. Which, to be fair, I think that's well worth it.
So he got $1,000 and is getting a truck and has a job.
I mean, that's
Maybe I
nice.
should turn in the
But you're not
money.
guaranteed that.
But also, these
That's
are
true.
Australians. They're not Americans. They're a lot nicer.
If this happened in America, they'd be like, "Oh, sick, thanks," and they like leave.
Fuck off.
Yeah, literally. They're like, thanks, man.
They probably wouldn't even say thanks. It's like, "Oh, thank God," and it's just like, "Okay,
If
thanks."
you're in New York, dude.
Thank me.
That's yeah, literally. Oh my God. In addition, McKellar took the other $2,500 that he had left over and donated it to another GoFundMe to help fund brain surgery for an advanced cancer patient.
It was getting donated. Whoa! I feel like I would probably feel like a piece of shit if I took that knowing it was going to get donated or something.
Well,
That'd
if it
be
makes
really
you feel
funny.
better, I knew what the conclusion was, and I still said that I would take the $1,000.
Damn, Robyn.
I mean, okay, obviously I would have chosen this outcome over $3,500, but how can you, like,
You can't
guess?
like.
How can you assume that somebody is gonna do this? This is such, like,
If I-
it literally made the news for a reason, because it's such, like, a small thing. And it's not
Yeah.
even in America, it was, like, in Australia.
I feel like if I had the ability to see like a short span of time into the future when I like touched something and I like looked at that and I would see like I got a better reward.
Yeah, then I would do it, obviously.
Take it. Get this money away from me.
It's always selfish.
Maybe we're
It's
terrible
always
people.
selfish.
We're poor, though, so I feel like it's different.
Yeah. Morally ambiguous.
Right.
I feel like if I could afford to hold my own,
Right.
100% I'm giving it back. What are you talking
Right.
about?
Well, yeah. If I wasn't where I am right now, if I saw it on the ground, then I would pick it up. But if
Dinner.
right, literally, I can food. Suddenly, all of my problems are solved. But like
A good portion, at
a
least.
good portion of them. But like, you know, obviously if I had like 401k, a family, and I'd be like, oh, okay, obviously I'm gonna give that to somebody, I don't need it right now. Like, obviously it depends on the situation. Recovering it was a surprise and blessed, but hello? Recovering it was a surprise and a blessing, but one, he said, he thought was best to pay it forward. I never expected the money back. I thought that I had lost it. I was expecting someone to have taken it.
He mentally spent it.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely had not expected it to get... Hello? I definitely had not expectation to get it back. I don't even know if that's...
What?
Australians, you know, they be talking crazy.
Well, no, not accurate. What are you, xenophobic?
No, I'm joking. I actually really like Australian accents. I think they say things nice.
It's a good accent.
Yeah.
It's probably the best one.
Yeah, no, Americans definitely say things the weirdest.
So funny.
Yeah. So in my mind, it was already gone. But yeah, that's the end.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a cool story, though.
This computer is breathing heavy.
Yeah, it's like Darth Vader.
It's a little concerning about the audio quality and the...
I'm sure it's
Whatever,
fine.
it's fine.
The camera's up. The camera.
The camera.
The microphone's up here.
The audio camera.
Yeah,
The audio camera. The audio picker-upper.
It's picking it up.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just talk louder.
Let's talk louder.
Talk louder. I realized I didn't have the random number generator, and so... Okay.
You're so unprepared.
I have so many tabs open, okay? I just forgot this one thing. It's my ADHD, okay? Leave me alone.
Okay.
My ADHD.
Okay, so that was segment 1. Segment 2, random question. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, so... 9. 9. Oh, that's funny. If you could turn any activity into an Olympic sport, what would you have a good chance at winning a medal for?
Any activity.
Bro, I'm bad at, like... It's not like I'm bad at everything, but, like, there's nothing that I'm, like, especially good at.
Binging TV. I finished entire, like, 20-minute, 12-episode seasons overnight. I could probably would have.
That's impressive.
I bet there's some people who could probably binge faster. But yeah, if I didn't have a job, I'd probably just spend all my days watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have an answer. I mean, watching YouTube, but
asking questions.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Although I'm the one asking a question this time.
That is true, yeah.
That
how the
guy,
turns
you need
have
to keep up.
It's not about quantity, it's about quality.
Okay.
So you asked the best question.
What is the
Yeah.
meaning of this?
What is the meaning?
Answer me, God!
That's so true. No, for me, I just have so much hyper-specific information about such random things.
Yeah.
So specifically of everything that I have knowledge of, which is such a cop-out answer because you could say that about everything, but like, you know, just like FNAF lore. You know? I don't know, Hatsune Miku songs, like, and even then I'm not like, it's not like I'm well-versed enough, really.
What if they hook up a fancy futuristic brain scanner and they're like, oh my god, he's asking questions constantly in his head and he's so curious.
That's crazy.
You should give him a medal for it.
Is that too far-fetched?
I'm sure it's fun. Our answers are very abstract.
That's my answer.
That's fair. Because, like,
we're too busy having a job to do things.
Literally! Come on. I can't have hobbies. Hello?
This is hobby and also work.
That's true. And socializing. It's all of the above. It's
all
great.
in one.
Yes. Yes. That's so funny. You know, it's kind of crazy. It's like, I don't know how many people are, like, really, really good at something, even if it's not, like, a skill or anything. Because, like, I'm sure most people just are, like, pretty good at some things and then neutral at other things. I don't think anybody's like, oh my god, I'm really good at this thing. Like, so much so that I would be the best in the country or the world or whatever.
Like, I'm pretty good with numbers, but, you know, I'm probably not, like, top 3 rank or anything. I'm probably, like, still way down there.
You're up to, like, Albert Einstein, you know?
Yeah.
You're, like, freaking...
I'm, like, in last.
Right, exactly. I'm kidding. You're very smart. That sounded mean.
That was incredibly...
But, like, compared to Einstein, you know, like, I mean, I would be lower than you, probably. So it's like...
We should duke it out sometime.
Duke it out is crazy.
IQ, duke it out.
IQ.
I want to take an IQ test so bad.
Me too.
Because part of me thinks they're bullshit, but part of me is also still, like, curious about what my IQ
I don't know which
score
ones
is.
are valid and which ones are, like, I don't even know if there is a valid one.
Right? Like, how do you get your IQ test?
They only measure, like, a very specific intelligence. Like, there's
I
so many
know.
other types of intelligences.
Because, like, to a certain extent, it is bullshit, but at the same time, it's just like, you know, I just want to know where I'm.
How do I rank in this specific?
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of what the SATs were.
Yeah, but, like, I feel like the SATs are also kind of bullshit.
That's true.
Especially since, like, they were like, oh, study, and it's just like, okay, I've gotten 3 hours of sleep, I only ate half of my breakfast, I was running late today, and now I'm taking a huge test to determine my ability to get into college.
I had to pee the entire time.
That's so
and
terrible.
that literally screwed up my score so bad. It dropped so low.
I think I was really hungry. Like, I remember my stomach growling the entire, like, SAT, and I was just like, why am I here? I scored so low. I think I scored the lowest out of the entire, like, friend group on the SATs. I did.
Huh. Man, that's rough.
That is rough.
Like, because, like, it's, like, you know...
I didn't study.
Like, there are some video games where, like, the characters will depend... Like, they have stats, but depending on the day, they'll go up or down because, you know, things happen. Like, I feel like... Like, some people just have a bad day that day. Like, they're just not feeling smart. They're feeling tired. Because you take the test... You take it first thing in the morning.
Yeah, it's like
class.
7 a.m.
Literally. Like, what do they expect?
And they give you, like, one opportunity to, like, retry, and I was like, I'm not retrying.
Yeah, no way. I'm not going to do that again.
To be fair, like, I got the lowest out of the friend group, but our entire friend group scored way higher than a lot of our classmates, and I was just like...
I didn't, if it makes you feel better.
You scored harder than me.
I mean, yeah, but I was still, like, lower than the average.
Yeah, what's the average SAT score?
I couldn't tell you. Maybe, like, 1900? It's very much an American thing. Like, it's...
Is it?
Yeah, no, there are other...
Wait, well, not... And then I'm being... But, like, 1900 just seems like...
I have no clue. That was literally just a throw guess. I have no
Google it right now.
Is the SAT mandatory? Is this something we all did? Because I don't remember.
I don't know if it's mandatory, but
I think it's relatively, like...
If you want to go to a college, like, if you need to take it.
I guess I probably took... I have no memory. Probably because it was too painful.
Blocked. Yeah, that's fair.
So you got a 0. Oh.
How many years
I didn't even know
ago
that was
was
possible. I think the lowest you can get is, like, a 200.
You got a 200.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it depends on the region.
So I looked up the specific year we took it. The average SAT score for the year I think we took it, I could be off by like a year or so, but it's still like relative, was 1050.
Oh, that is familiar, yeah. I think mine was in the 700s or 800s. So it was like average, lower than average.
No, it wasn't. There's no way.
I don't remember. Honestly, I'm just yapping.
Because I got 1030. And I remember being lower than you.
Okay, maybe mine was higher then. I don't remember, so...
It had to have been at least 10.
I also have trouble visualizing numbers in my head, also. So
that's
I'm probably
a good
just
point.
hearing them and not, like, hearing different numbers.
Was that outside?
I think so.
People
I'm on
outside.
We're on the third floor of my in my apartment complex. There was somebody like freaking talking outside my window.
Ruining our podcast quality.
Literally.
That's so funny.
What the heck?
Thought we'd be immune to that on the third floor.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. I feel a little bit better knowing that the average was like 1050.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know,
I mean,
was expecting the average to be higher.
If you're in a friend group that has high scores and you're low, then that's going to make you feel a lot worse than what realistically is true.
I felt so stupid that day. I was just like, oh, what are your guys' test score? oh, okay, mine's lower than that. Gee.
I felt very stupid in our friend group a lot of the time, just because, we all got good grades, but there were some parts where,
Not
we were
me after sophomore year.
Right, fair. We were taking, tests and stuff, and I would be like, what'd you guys get? And our one mutual friend would be like, 98, and I'm like,
oh, okay.
suddenly my 80 feels lame.
Jeez.
You know?
You had it ready to brag.
Literally. But I didn't want to brag and seem like an asshole, but I was like, oh, okay.
I hope they ask me. Oh wait, now I don't.
Yeah, I know, right? Everybody else got a 90, and I'm like,
oh, let's change the topic.
Yeah.
I feel like there was just, a fundamental, inability to understand school stuff at a certain point. Because, once I reached, a certain grade, I was just like, what are we even talking about? Because for the longest time, I was getting, straight A's. I was, on the A honor roll for the longest time. And then next thing you know, high school comes and I'm just, getting C's.
That's fair. And to be fair, we were also in COVID. COVID happened while we were in high school.
We were in COVID, and we were also both undiagnosed ADHD.
That's true. Both of those are true. Which definitely has an impact, for sure.
Yeah. And then we were like, hey, let's take college classes at the same time as high school. That's
This is
so
a good
fun.
idea.
That's a great idea.
I mean, it wasn't the worst idea. I think it helped us.
We have associate's degrees.
We do.
And
despite being relatively...
It was supposed to be free, and I paid a lot of money, but that was because I failed some classes, but...
I didn't have to pay anything, thank God.
I know, right?
I didn't have the money for it.
Real shit.
Because my mom was like, if you fail a class, you're paying for it, which is fair. I'm not necessarily, opposed to that, but, I didn't have a job at the time, so I don't know where that money was coming out of.
Yeah, I paid for it myself. That really set me back.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I think maybe $1,400, if not more.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yikes.
All for an associate's degree.
Nice. Yeah, that probably doesn't really matter.
It's not helping.
Because most places are minimum is a bachelor's degree. It's
yeah. It's just you have to have a bachelor's degree and 10 years experience, and it's
hello?
Where are the entry-level jobs?
Literally.
God. We circle back to this type of topic where we just bum ourselves out.
That's why we have the topic of good thing in the world, because we always end up bumming ourselves out.
We derail the conversation.
It's easy to do.
Yeah. What were we even talking about?
Dreams, guys.
Let's talk about dreams.
And nightmares. That's our final thing, because we were chatting today in our group text, and Jolly was recalling a story, or a dream, and Question suggested we talk about dreams on our podcast. So every so often, if one of us has a dream that we remember and documented, then we will tell it.
Yeah. If it's tellable.
Yeah, if it is something that we can talk about, because some dreams are really abstract, and some of them have really personal information.
I've written down so many dreams in our dream chat.
Oh my goodness.
Oh god, but I don't even know which ones are readable. Some of these are really long and some of them are really short. God. I'm just gonna tell the one that I told this morning.
Okay.
Frick yeah.
If I can find it. I'm already forgetting. You guys were like, good morning, and you were like, good morning, and I was like, okay, so...
No good morning.
I did not say good morning.
At first I thought you were just going into a rant about real life, and I'm like, wait a second.
I thought that my Discord wasn't loading, and I opened and closed it because I didn't see a good morning message, and I thought it was loading newer messages before the older ones.
I did not say good morning.
Okay, so
straight to business.
I was like,
this is what happened.
Somehow, fucking you, Robyn, our other friend. I'm just calling them Kiweep. Kiweep is their name.
Yeah.
Kiweep.
Yeah.
Kiweep. Robyn, Kiweep, and I got into some sort of Hunger Games type situation. Okay, so basically, the dream starts up, and Kiweep's boyfriend did something computer related or something. Because I think he's going to school for computer engineering or something. I don't even remember. But he was going to get, like, recognized at, like, an awards ceremony. But this awards ceremony was in some, like, rich guy's mansion in, like, the middle of the woods, right?
Hello?
Okay, so we get there, and it's just, like, it's a huge party, and, like, Kiwi was individually invited for some reason. And so Robyn and I were both of their plus ones for some reason. I don't know why Kiwi's boyfriend didn't invite one of his own friends, but for the sake of the story, it was us.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was just like a dinner party. Robyn, Kiwi, and I are not dressed up for the occasion, by the way, for some reason. Like, we are in, like, fucking sweats and, like,
dude,
just regular denim or, like, whatever, just, like, regular ass clothes. And everybody else is in, like, suits and shit.
Eat the rich.
And I don't know why, but I remember Kiwi's hair being, like, super, like, fuzzy and frizzy in a way that kind of reminds me of, like, a cuter version of a cave woman hairdo. I don't know.
I can see what you mean.
Like, there was, like, some sort of, like, bone clip in her hair or something. And it was just, like, really funny.
Cosplay as a caveman.
Because it was just, like, even her boyfriend was in, like, a suit, I think, or something.
Well,
and
he's getting the award, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. And we were just there. And we had our own secluded table for some reason, and everybody was just, like, talking about their own shit.
We're the main
just,
characters.
Like, what are you doing? And sometime in between the dinner, like, Kiwi's boyfriend really needs to go to the bathroom. And there's, like, very obviously, like, a bathroom, like, around the corner. But the security was like, no, let us escort you to the fancy bathroom in the estate. And they probably convinced him to go there because there's, like, a golden plated toilet or something. I don't know.
This I gotta see.
I gotta see this.
You only go to a rich guy's mansion once in your life. You gotta
Big shitting man.
Yeah, exactly.
So he gets separated from the rest of us, and, you know, we're chilling, and it's like, they're like, okay, the dinner's over, let's escort you guys outside, and we'll, like, start with the, like, actual awards. And we're outside, and there's, like, a big stage and stuff. And it's just like, wow, this is a really heavily wooded area. And beyond the woods are, like, you know, fences. Really high fences. And it's, like, kind of like the barred fence, so there's, like, no way to climb over it. So they're like, okay, 3, 2, 1, go, run to the east gate. Like, just run. And then after a certain point, the east gate, like, gate starts, like, lowering slowly, and, you know, everyone's trying to run through, and, like, a bunch of people make it, but, like, 30 or so people, including the 3 of us, were left on the other side, and they're like, cool, guys,
we skipped survival classes.
Survival of the fittest. You know, these guys are the most fit people here, obviously, so they just get an automatic pass. You guys are just gonna go kill each other, okay? So, I don't know, they were just like, there's a bunch of, like, just weapons scattered about, just do what you gotta do. There's cameras and shit, and it's just like, whatever. Next thing you know, Kiwi's boyfriend comes out of the bathroom and is like, what did I miss? He's on the other side of the gate, and he's like, I have to watch my girlfriend and her friends kill a bunch of people?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's the reaction.
They had to watch.
Dude, that's so crazy.
It was so
what
weird.
the heck?
It was so weird. That's all I remember from the
Saturday
dream.
night.
That's all I remember from the dream.
That's funny.
Woo!
We don't know who won.
I haven't told Kiwi this dream yet.
When you said the in the middle of the woods thing, I was like, wonder if this was inspired by us watching Get Out semi-recently.
It could have. I feel like it had to have been semi-inspired by that. Because it was
rich
just, like,
creeps
in the middle of
woods.
nowhere.
Yeah.
For, like, whatever reason. I don't know. It was weird as hell. Weird as hell.
Yeah. Question, do you have any interesting dreams?
I don't. I know I made that suggestion. I didn't expect you to actually take it today. I was like, dreams.
Didn't do your homework.
I don't remember any of my dreams right now. I didn't record whatever I had earlier.
I have an app on my phone. I don't know where my phone is. Oh well. It's probably outside. Not outside, outside of my room right now. So I'm not gonna get it, but I have a dream journal in there. Oh, I do. You know, I'm not gonna dig through my closet actually. Never mind. Not on call. Not on call. Not recording.
On call.
On air.
On air.
I found a random one.
I'm Radio Rebel.
So, like, really weird dream. Our coffee shop became a 24-hour coffee joint. And, like,
Ooh.
I worked the fucking night shift with, like, 2 other people. And we had to stay from, like, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. And I said, working 9 to 5. And, like, for some reason, a group of fucking, like, psychos, I don't know, kept throwing lit Molotov cocktails at them.
Oh my god!
But, like, for some reason, like, you know how in some games if someone throws a grenade at you, you can throw it back before it explodes? Well, for some reason, the glass wouldn't break when they threw it at the building.
Yeah.
So we were able to throw them back.
You caught it midair.
And, like, we got 0 customers throughout the entire night, but we were kind of paid to make sure doesn't get exploded.
You said
You were security. Oh. Man, yeah, being paid security for a coffee shop is kind of funny.
I have so many dreams about that coffee shop.
I mean, it is your place of work. You've been working there for a while, so.
I know, but it's like all the time, and it's always like survivalist situations.
That's what it
Or
feels
me
like
getting in trouble.
Dude, dealing with customers just be like that, you know?
Oh my
it's
god.
life or death.
Survival of the fittest.
Survival of the fittest, I feel like. Yeah, I just get put in these like crazy situations where I have to like survive.
You get dropped into an environment that you may or may not be familiar with, and then somebody says, okay, survive.
Survive.
That's so funny.
Do you know any like general like vibes, like what like type of dream you usually have?
I mean, I fly.
That's
fly?
pretty cool.
Fly around. Like, more recently, I think, like, during the before we watched Superman, you and I, Jolly, and wanting to watch that period, and then the after watching that period, I'm like, I'm Superman in my dreams. I do actually remember one, like, moment of one where I was a Superman type, I don't know if I was Superman, let's just say I'm Superman, and then there was fascists lining up for battle, and I don't know, and then I flew through them all and destroyed their army, and yeah, I don't. That was about it.
That's silly.
Superman dreams.
I'm Superman.
That's silly. Have you ever lucid dreamed?
Yeah, I think like those ones are the ones where I briefly like tapped into that, and then I kind of lose it.
I see. That's fair. I used to lucid dream a ton as a kid. I did this weird thing where like I was afraid of lucid dreaming. So whenever I found out that I was dreaming, I would like scratch at my face and force myself to wake up.
Oh.
So now whenever I realize I'm in a dream, my brain subconsciously is like, this is bad, wake up immediately, and I wake up immediately. Like, I never actually get to enjoy the lucid dream. It's always just like, wake up, and it's annoying.
I feel like I lucid dreamed before I knew what lucid dreaming was, so I just assumed everyone could do it.
Yeah.
And I was there are some moments that are like out of my control. Like I always have a lot of like moments in dreams where I'm like running from something, but I'm like sinking or staying in place or like,
ooh, I hate those dreams.
Yeah, and I'm just like, why? Just move. But for some reason, my mind likes to do a replay feature a lot. So I'll experience a scene and I'll be like, cut. I don't like how that went. Let's start it back up.
Dude, I've
change
done
your
that
emotions
too.
a little bit, and it's just
I've
like
done that too.
I have that as well. It's
director's cut, and I just keep replaying the scene. It's like it's right.
It's not quite like that, but I have something similar.
Yeah.
I'm not actually director, but like
Right.
subconsciously, I'm just like I'm directing this shit.
A lot of the times, I'll do something so. I don't want to say morally corrupt because I'm not morally corrupt, but like
So morally bankrupt that I can't stomach it.
Like something stupid. Like I make a fool out of myself, or I like hurt somebody that I love, and then I'll just be like rewind, and then I'll redo it again. And like part of my brain is like, man, I'm glad I have this feature. and then I wake up and I'm like, damn, I wish I had that in real life. That'd be so nice. Not that I go around and hurt people, but it's like sometimes, you make stupid mistakes at work and it's embarrassing. You'd rather go back in time a little bit, even a couple seconds.
Say something that was just like, oh, I didn't mean to be mean.
Yeah.
I was sorry.
So many times recently, I speak before I think.
Yeah.
And so even a couple times in this recording, like when I accidentally insulted you, even though I didn't mean to insult you at all, sometimes I just keep talking because I want to fill dead space because we're doing a podcast.
You were just agreeing in the dead space and didn't realize what it was.
Yeah, or a couple times like last night when we were calling, like sometimes I just say shit and I don't realize it, and then I'm like, I wish I could rewind and redo that because I sounded like an asshole because I didn't mean it to sound like that.
Real. I feel like there's been like a couple of moments recently where I'm like stressed out at work and I just like say something with an attitude and I'm like, I'm sorry, whew, okay, let's breathe, and I didn't mean it like that. I apologize. I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm just like, can we just like please try to stay a little bit more organized, or like maybe a little bit more focused on the task. Like, I don't know, there's only so many times that you can tell someone to get off their phone before you like say it really mean, and it's just like, I don't mean to be mean, but please
do your job.
You're stressing me out.
I know how I had to deal with that with Guard. A lot. Yeah. People would just be on the phone like while Miss our band teacher Miss band teacher was talking, and
Miss band teacher
and like I was like, oh my god, this is the 10th time this week. Turn off your phone or I'm going to throw it in the river. Like, stop it. Sometimes it's so frustrating sometimes because it's like you because they know that they're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
But it's like, I wish I could just be in your brain for a second and just tell you to do it right.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, for the most part, I don't care if people are on their phones if there's nothing to do.
Right. Yeah, that's fair.
But it's like, hey, I obviously need help with this thing, and I, like, to a certain extent, like, yeah, if you need help, you should ask for help, not expect it. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, you are hired here to serve the customers, so when an order comes in, make the order.
Job. Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't have to ask you to make the order when a customer makes an order, because your job is to make the order. But it's whatever. And it's gotten to the point where I was just like, I'm done telling people. I'm just going to do it, and I'm just going to make the drink, and I'm going to do the bagel, and I'm going to check them out, and I'm going to make this food and bag that, and I'm going to do it all by myself until you realize you fucked up, because I'm not talking to you.
I would just glare at them the whole time. I just doing it, making the drinks, just dead eye contact.
If I'm stressed out, I'm disengaging from the conversation entirely until you guys realize that I need help and you guys start helping me.
That's fair.
I'll talk to you again when you help me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So when I'm mad, I usually get quiet.
That's fair.
Because I'd rather that than be loud.
I would say I probably get quiet when I'm angry too, or flustered or something, just because talking will probably just make it worse and confuse everybody. And I'd rather just focus on the task at hand. If I get really anxious, though, then I get, like, really panicky and I start hyperventilating, but that hasn't happened recently. I have had a couple job experiences where I have had panic attacks on the job, but those haven't happened recently, so.
I think the last time I had, like, a panic attack on the job was, like, a year and a half ago. It's...
What triggered it?
A coworker who was just super... They were... Not only were they bad at the job, but when you gave them instructions, they wouldn't follow them. And when they did something wrong and you corrected them, they would get mad at you. So it would just be like, oh, they're not doing anything. Hey, can you hop on this? I don't really want to. It's your job.
Don't be mad because it's a skill issue. Like, come on.
And as soon as it gets to the point where they detect a tone in my voice, they bring on the, like, they're like, well, you shouldn't talk to me like that. It's just like, this is the 5th time I've said it. I'm, like, not trying to be mean. I just need you to get off your phone and you need to start doing your job. And it was just, like, at that point, I think I'd worked, like 3 or 4 shifts in a row with them, where it was, like, the same problems kept acting up. Because, like, to a certain extent, if you don't know what's in a drink, I'll tell you what's in a drink. If you ask me what's in a drink 3 times in the span of 3 hours, I'm gonna get frustrated a little bit. Because there's cheat sheets. They're
right there.
They're like, the cheat sheets are right in front of you. And, like, it's just like, come on.
Do your job,
You can't get mad at me for being stressed out because you won't listen to me.
Yeah, right.
Like, and then turn around 2 minutes later like we're best friends.
Ugh.
I'm not your friend.
Ooh, I hate two-faced people like that.
Oh my god. Like, literally, you know, it's just like, one day you're mad at me because I huffed, and then the next minute it's like, oh my god, I missed you, I haven't seen you in a couple of days.
Which is it?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that person was, like, the first person to make me, like, ultimately crash out in the shift. But I was able to, like, wait until they left.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I left, and then I started crashing
That's
out.
fair.
I was, like, sobbing, and a customer came up, and I'm like, thank you. What can I get for you? And they're like, never mind, it's okay.
No,
So that's awkward.
Jolly.
It was really weird, because, like, when I start crying, I can't really regulate it that well.
Yeah.
At least for another, like, 5 minutes. Like, I need, like, 5 minutes where it's just, like, bad before I can at least start regulating it. So it's just, like, I had just started crying. And it was, like, really unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Crashing out.
Yeah, my panic attack, my most recent one, was caused when I worked at a not-so-great place. We were incredibly understaffed, and in this specific instance, it was only myself and my manager who were closing. And I was doing pretty much everything right, but she was being very... And this could be a whole topic on a different day. Like,
oh, yeah. 100%.
Believe me, I could fill this hour-long... recording time just talking about that job, but she in particular just, like, multiple times during when I worked there, that, like, last month, she would, like, critique something, or she would tell me how to do my job as I was actively doing my job, like basically telling things that I trained on and I already knew how to do and I was doing them. Or you know how there are some things where, like, technically you should do it this way, but if you're in a really, really big rush, you kind of have some shortcuts, and it's not that big of a deal. And even, like, she has done those shortcuts, but she was very much like, you can't do that. You gotta do it from this way. And then, so many times I had to, like, leave and and I started hyperventilating, and I tried to prevent myself from having a panic attack, because I had to go right back to work and have a big smiley face on. Man, it was rough.
Yeah, it sucks, because if you work with customers, not even with, because you didn't even work directly with customers, you were remotely near customers, and it's just like, you have to be happy, or, like, smile at least.
Yeah, we had, like, a meeting at one point where there's, like, so to give, like, some idea, there was, like, a curtain that separated the back and the kitchen to the front, and so we would make the food in the back, and we would bring it out to the front, and as I was delivering the food, as soon as you stepped through that curtain, you had to have a big pearly smile on your face, or else my manager would be really mean about it. And so even if I was, like, actively, like, trying not to cry, I had to have, like, a big smile on my face while I delivered your food. I was like, here's a prosciutto and pesto, or whatever. Oh, man, it was rough.
Oh, the horrors of working customer service.
So true, man. I'm so glad I don't have to deal with them as much anymore.
I mean, we kind of got practice for this because we were theater kids. It's
yeah,
like,
but
whatever,
it's different.
Whatever you're feeling, you leave it. But it's like the entire shift.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
Like 8 hours, sometimes more, sometimes less.
Yeah.
Of just, like, masking, and then, like, okay, theater productions, like, you only had to mask during the performance, and that was, like, at most 2 hours.
We didn't do crowd work, so it's not like we had to work with annoying people, but, like, if you're actively working a customer service job, you have to deal with annoying people.
And also, to a certain extent, theater was fun.
That's true.
Jobs.
Yeah, it was a chosen thing. Well, not that jobs aren't you have to have a job, but like it's not like you were forced to sign a contract to do the job. You know?
Yeah, like you sign a contract like in like middle school, like I can only work food jobs, or I can only work as a lawyer or something. You can't change it ever. Like it's not like that.
Yeah. We're nearing time though, so before we close up, as a sneak peek for our next episode, which we will be recording today, we will be talking about riddles. So we have a couple riddles picked out, and we're going to take turns, and we're going to try and solve riddles. So.
I love good riddles.
I
hate bad riddles.
Oh,
riddles.
Me too. Pet
They better not be bad.
I can't promise you that.
Mine were from Reddit, so we'll see. If you enjoyed our discussions, feel free to like and subscribe or do whatever form of support the other platforms have. And stay tuned for our next episode coming out soon, hopefully. Bye!
Bye. Bye.